Good morning. My name is Ross Nova. I was just flipping through the channel to see if there's anything going on this morning, and there seem to be a lot of agents downtown Minneapolis. I am not sure why. So I had to look it up almost immediately. And first thing that pops up, federal law enforcement agent shot and killed a person in Minneapolis on Saturday morning. This morning, according to local and federal officials with knowledge of the episode, prompting a clash between authorities and more than 100 protesters who swarmed the scene. This is the last thing we wanted. I'm going to stay on live, or I'll keep recording and let the volume play out to see if we can hear something. I'll keep scrolling through information and see if we can find what is exactly going on. This cannot be good for either side of the line.
The south side of Minneapolis. The second person now.
There, south side Minneapolis.
In Minneapolis, they shot and killed by the federal government. Agent, fuck you! You fucking race traitor! What the fuck? Fuck you!
Right now, we don't know exactly what is going on.
We're seeing
There shouldn't be this much tension. We don't know the full story, exactly what is going on.
The whole convoy of vehicles, 2 armored vehicles, a truck and an SUV. It looks like even more behind that. It's 3 armored vehicles. Even more agents.
It says footage of several people, apparently federal agents, are seen holding a person down on the sidewalk, while at least one officer strikes the person with an object. An apparent gunshot is heard and several more appear to follow. The agent scattered and person falls to the ground. This is South Minneapolis. I'm not sure exactly where that is. What street? Can't really zoom in on the map. Fights between protesters and the agents continue to break out. Protesters to appear push to the ground. It's not going to get any better, one bystander says. We do have tape.
Okay.
This is not a good way to start the morning, the day after a protest. So I'm very curious to see what exactly happened in this situation. It cannot be good.
You see all these protesters, some of them are standing.
And I feel like it's going to get much, much worse throughout the day. What we had yesterday in the protests could easily double. I just pray that no one else gets hurt in this confrontation. We have to slow things down. We have to look at the evidence. We have to not rush to conclusions. We have to stay calm until we gather all the facts and the information that we need to make a better judgment.
I'll find it. Thank you.
I do pray whoever was involved in the shooting did survive. Multiple shots were shot. The hopes are very low.
John and I are just taking a moment to, again, resettle some gear. Be sure that all of our safety equipment's working properly.
(11:16) fire in a dumpster at a shooting scene. 11:11 man detained at shooting scene during protest, which I think I saw earlier.
How you doing?
Here we go. Person shot was reportedly armed. So here we are getting some information. Multiple law enforcement sources tell me there has been a border patrol involved shooting in Minneapolis near 26th Street and Nicollet Avenue, with border patrol shooting a person. I'm told the person downtown and medics are working on them. No details yet confirmed. Breaking DHS tells Fox News that the suspect was armed with a gun, which has been recovered at federal agents. Has been recovered. I don't have it. Here is the gun. It had a sight on it, which is interesting. A full magazine.
Got more flashbangs. Way off here in the crowd.
This is not good.
More tear gas.
1.7 million views already for just that photo alone on X.
Yep.
Amy Klobuchar.
We got cloud of tear gas in the.
I was about to say something. She says there has been another shooting involved federal agents in Minneapolis, and I'm working to get more information. I will update as soon as possible. To the Trump administration and Republicans in Congress who have stood silent, get ICE out of our state now. Amy Klobuchar, stop talking. The only thing you should be saying is information as information comes out. Get the ICE out does not help the situation. We don't know the situation, how things progressed, okay? We have to stay calm, cool, and collect.
I have done nothing at all! I have done nothing at all! I have done nothing at all! My name is Matthew James! I'm retired Howard!
Agents don't just arrest people that don't do anything. You have to approach them and cause some kind of aggression towards them. This is unacceptable. We have to give these agents 30 feet back we have to give them room for them to do their jobs, right? This is a crime scene right now, right? Or incident, right? We have to let them investigate.
You want to kill me on the street? You're gonna have to fucking kill me! I have done nothing wrong! I have done nothing! Ah! Ah! I have done nothing wrong! Ah!
So fairly shot, meaning the person is still alive, hopefully. Though it could mean worst case scenario.
nothing wrong. They're shading me, spraying me, and beating me. I have done nothing.
Right now it's -8 degrees. It is cold outside. These gloves are not the best to have. You need mittens, but they need these gloves for triggers, unfortunately. Things are gonna get heated very, very quickly. If you are gonna go out there protest, please protest peacefully. Please wait for the facts to come out. Governor Walz says, I just spoke with the White House after another horrific shooting by federal agents this morning. I just spoke with White House after another horrific shooting by federal agents this morning. Minnesota has had it. This is sickening. Horrific shooting. We don't know the facts yet, Waltz. We do not know. We cannot be jumping to conclusions. He also says the president must end this operation, pull the thousands of violent, untrained officers out of Minnesota now. Again, he is stoking his division. He wants division. He wants people to be looking at this situation versus what's really going on in the government. Don't forget, there's a lot of fraud going on. He is under the microscope as well, along with Mayor Frey, Omar, and a bunch of other people.
I can't! Please, I can't breathe! I can't! I'm not gonna talk about it! Give me an ambulance!
When it's cold outside with negative temperatures, it's a lot harder to breathe. Your lungs will get a lot colder, a lot faster. So it does make it difficult to breathe, but you are able to breathe just fine.
The man is asking for an ambulance as he's laying on the ground.
He's a big guy. Damn.
I need an ambulance.
The ICE agents are probably exhausted trying to pick him up.
Matthew James, Obadiah Allen. Please. Go.
Authorities are moving us back.
My question is, who is involved in the shooting? Why was there a gun on scene? The suspect, why did he have a gun? Were they looking for this person in particular when they approached them?
I feel like I'm going to be murdered.
It feels like he's gonna be murdered? Please.
I need somebody to help.
Look at these guys. They don't even have their firearms drawn. They're just looking down at you.
I need to see EMTs. I do not feel safe.
Does not feel safe? Seriously? You're the one who approached the agents.
I need to see.
Done. They're asking us to
Arrest him. Get him out of here. Throw a few charges at him.
I can't.
I will keep looking for information if I can. We gotta thank this guy who's doing a phenomenal job with the video. MTN?
Yeah, I just said that.
You see the agents are very calm for the most part, right? So let's just back up. Oh, I think I put him in the back of the truck. Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's funny. He's a big guy. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Get him out of here and throw some few charges at him. Yep. You get the double tap on the truck saying he's good to go. We secured him. Let's get out. One last protest you have to deal with.
Now the agents are continuing to back up here, move back north on Nicolette.
Looks like they are going to start deploying gas.
And you see the agent there standing at the front.
Okay, here we go. They're deploying.
Some kinds of munitions there into the crowd.
They are throwing tear gas.
Yep. Now they're firing tear gas canisters into the crowd. So the agents are rushing forward.
Man, this looks like a war zone.
Yep, the agents here were following them as they rush into a side parking lot, seemingly after some of the demonstrators have tackled another one. Another two on the ground. One of those protesters has been, at least one has been pepper sprayed directly in the face.
Man, I thought this agent was about to pepper spray him again. Okay, that's good. Okay, he's doing a video of the arrest for record, which is good.
We're now nearly a full 2 blocks from
Hey guys.
the initial intersection.
She's on the ground this way.
Why can't protesters just give these agents 30 feet of space, room to work, and protest peacefully? You can shout, you can do whatever you want, but give them the space they need to work. All these arrests, all these deployments of canisters, tear gas, they would not be deployed if you gave them the proper space, the proper distance.
The federal government.
There would not be any arrest involved either.
In the south side of Minneapolis this morning. That's being confirmed with Minneapolis police. Protesters come out to demonstrate against the federal government shooting and killing their fellow community members, people who live here. And then the federal government arrests those protesters.
This will double, triple within the hour, easily. And I won't be surprised if there is riots in the streets soon after, especially towards the evening. And that's without them knowing the full information. I'm still looking up information to see what exactly going on. It's 38 minutes ago. Let's see what they're saying. The Department of Homeland Security says the man was armed, though not immediately clear what led up to the shooting or whether he was holding a gun when he was shot.
Mostly for safety reasons.
I'm sure these guys are gonna try release the information on what happened as quickly as they can in the hopes No hats. No. She is gonna freeze. Yeah, if you approach the agents the way you're approaching them like that,
Tear gas and flashbangs
they're gonna fire tear gas right back at you.
Yeah, right here. The agents fire off pepper balls into the crowd as well. Some of the protesters trying to throw the tear gas canisters back at the federal agents. Just this endless use of force.
Thank you.
Wow.
It's not even really
Just
clear
wow.
what the purpose is. Other than the pay. The only thing I've seen the protesters throw at the agents or direct at the agents other than their words, their protests are the tear gas canisters that the federal agents are throwing at them.
Now push must end this operation while it says pull thousands of violent, untrained officers out of Minneapolis. Now
We're walking down the street.
I really don't like Amy Klobuchar. I really don't like her. Man, I'm thankful to be in my home, temperature perfect 70 degrees, and watching this live. We should be able to stay home and watch this live.
Back down to their original lines where we first encountered them at the intersection of Nicollet and 27th.
There's no point in me going down there with the protesters and protesting. We don't have all the information right now to protest. We don't know who that person is, what his background is, if he's violent or if he's non-violent, or if he's a citizen or if he's illegal. We know nothing. We can't start protesting without knowing anything. It's like trying to play a game without knowing the rules of the game. It's not a game if you don't know the rules, right?
I'm good. You good?
Yep.
John and I are pulling back into this parking lot a little bit just to get out of the path of the smoke that's wafting down the street, the tear gas smoke. I got a charger here. Yeah, they're helping my wife. They do.
Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah, you can't do anything. You broke my heart, bro. I have such, I'm like, I don't want to cry.
Man, I was there yesterday during the protest at Target Center, and it was cold. And I was there for maybe half hour, walked about half a mile, and I'm like, I'm done. Go back to my house where it's warm. Yeah.
Garbage bins as makeshift blockades in defense here. And agents responding with another round of tear gas and flashbangs.
Yes.
Creating another cloud of gas that's wafting at us. We're moving to the side.
And of course, where are law enforcement to help with this situation? Nowhere. law enforcement could get involved and could assist these agents in securing the area, widening the perimeter, so these agents or other people that need to do investigation can go in, investigate it, and release information as it comes. Unfortunately, these agents are pretty much by themselves. And that kind of makes me sad that they are by themselves.
You stop, fuck!
Enveloped. We're being enveloped.
Yeah, there's no gloves. These hands must be freezing at -8 degrees.
Gas. You see all these other people who are willing to, they're responding to the same gas.
Are there kids there too?
Get out into more breathable air. Oh yeah, more federal agents coming down the alley.
Oh, perfect. I like this.
Fucking pussies! We're fucking
And I think they will have to have more and more federal agents come in throughout the day to make it a bigger perimeter to secure the area.
They're clearing that alleyway rather, so that it looks like they can get a van down the street. I'm not sure if the utility is there.
A lot of these agents, you have to understand, most of them probably live in Minneapolis, St. Paul area or surrounding city. And so we have to, give them due respect. See, sheriff. He's a sheriff person. He's not icing. These are sheriffs. Okay? This is good. I love this. To see our local sheriffs working with ICE agents, this is awesome.
Federal agents back at this intersection are again.
I like that. Now we need the law enforcement. And
Tear gas canisters south on Nicolay.
I did hear that the sheriffs are working with ICE agents. For a little bit, I was not quite sure if they were, but I'm more confident, and based on one of the interviews that was done a few days ago, that the sheriffs are working. And now seeing the sheriffs out there on the streets working with ICE agents, that's perfect. This is awesome.
What community do you serve? What is wrong with you? Come on! But are you kidding? We're the bad guys. They're killing our neighbors. What the fuck?
He's not too happy.
Serving your community, you fucking idiots! Like what the hell?
See, that's all these guys can really say is fuck this, screw you. It's lots of empty words that don't really hold meaning. Doesn't really come from the heart.
Yeah, see, John's pointing out that these agents here are actually
Aren't you supposed to be helping us?
Hennepin County Sheriff's Office deputies.
Hell yeah.
Fucking straight, you guys are here with us?
Hell yeah.
This is not federal agents, but local law enforcement.
About time. Yes. Nazis? Come on. That's what I'm saying. No one really.
You're hearing stuff. A lot of those protests directed at the local law enforcement. Again, this has been an ongoing theme, especially with the Hennepin County Sheriff's Office, asking them not to stand and support the fact of ICE's operations here.
I wonder what's in there.
Area.
That might be the investigation team, possibly.
Looks like a Minneapolis fire truck.
This is the sheriff's office.
Yeah. Minneapolis fire truck here is being
Honestly,
brought here into the street as well, and it's being brought into the.
I wish I could be downtown right now to show you guys live, and show you some important angles that could be important. But I don't have enough viewers or don't have enough followers for me to do this, to go live. Whilst I will have packed up and went straight to South Minneapolis. But hopefully next month or two, I can do more live videos and kind of show you things around the city. Maybe show you where I work and what I do for a living, stuff like that. And we did see the fire truck for some reason, which I'm curious why that is.
Because they feel the sheriff's office and local police are not doing enough to protect the people of Minneapolis and the Twin Cities area.
The sheriffs are protecting the citizens from being arrested by the federal agents to make sure they stand good distance.
Do your job!
Do your job, okay. It's yelling, more yelling. We have to understand, if you don't want ICE agents, you can't go out in the streets and fight ICE agents. You have to take it to your leaders, your representatives, right? Express your concerns, right? And they will bring it up to the president and try to see what they can do to de-escalate this or to remove the agents. You can't go out here and protest and throw things at the agents and be mad at them for doing their jobs, for following the law, right? You gotta take it up to your representatives. She shot a person, second person he shot.
We're hearing the protesters.
These are the white Karens.
Sheriff's deputies pointing out that now federal agents have
Two white
shot
Karens.
and killed 2 people in Minneapolis in the last several weeks. And asking
Man, I would love to be in one of those apartments right now.
by local authorities to get federal agents off their streets. There's a police vehicle that is just parked in the alleyway to the left of where we're standing.
You know, it's kind of amazing how a lot of these people are trying to talk to the sheriffs, trying to talk to ICE agents, trying to tell them what to do or to leave or, why are you doing this? The answers that they're going to get is not the answers they're going to like, okay? They'll never be satisfied with the answers. And so you can't argue with the agents. You have to take it to the representatives and talk to them. They're the only ones that can do something about this, not the people on the ground.
Okay, thank you. Listen, guys, you know there's people in our city who are killing people in broad daylight and kidnapping people right now. Can you do something about it? Or just beat us up? That's not the problem. There's a public safety concern.
Man shot by federal agents in Minneapolis has died. Police chief tells CNN. The suspect was armed, so the person has died.
Federal agents are again moving south.
Killed by federal agents today in Minneapolis, according to city police chief.
They're getting after the protesters.
Law enforcement deployed crowd control measures. So the person has died.
Here,
This is not good news. This is not good news for both sides. Unity will be very, very difficult. And I ask leaders to be patient. Wait for the investigations. Do not antagonize the situation any further. Like I said, I'm reading information as things are coming out. I'm not angry. I'm not happy. I'm not anything. I'm just waiting for the information before I can make a judgment if I should agree or not, if I should protest or not, right? We have to be patient.
John and I are blinking through some lights.
I pray and I ask all citizens, do not burn down the city. These are people's businesses. These are people's homes. This is where they, travel through. Do not cause harm to property.
You gotta stack that on top of the tension.
Control your anger. Wait for information to come out.
And all this violence is being carried out in. And that, no doubt, is taking a toll on people as well. See the federal agents moving and kicking motors.
Jacob Frey is scheduled to speak at 12:30 p.m. So in about a half hour, he will go live
To the side.
on this. I could go out there, but no, thank you. Agents do not need more people out there.
Yeah, need a break.
Oh, there's police officers. Okay, this is good. We need the police officers. I think we will need every agent, law enforcement out there today. Because I have a very strong feeling that this is going to get much darker very quickly. Especially if information comes out and the citizens are not happy about it. It's going to get dark very quickly. And I pray that it doesn't. We have to control our emotions.
He's got his eyes are stinging really bad. JT, you take your time right here. All right, I'm gonna move up. I'll be right here, JT.
I do think the person who has the video right now, who's out there recording live, I appreciate weathering the cold, getting great shots, so that way I don't have to be out. So thank you to this camera person. Federal officials say social media that agent had fired on a man with a handgun after armed struggle.
Hey guys, if you appreciate
At least 10 shots appear to have been fired within 5 seconds, according to timeless analyst.
Here showing you the truth about what's happening. This is the reality that is happening on the streets, American city streets. So if you appreciate that, please consider becoming a member. statusquo.com/join.
Status quo.
Subscribe, share with your friends, your family. Get it out there. Let them know this is what's happening on these streets in Minneapolis.
Mitch Smith posts, Mayor Jacob Frey said he saw a video of the shooting. My question is, was it the actual shooting? How many more residents, how many more Americans need to die or get badly hurt for this operation to end, he asked. He added, a great American city is being invaded by its own federal agents. He has to be very careful with his words. He is not helping bring peace and unity. He's not calming the situation down. Chief O'Hara described the unlawfully assembly in the area of the shooting. We urge everyone to remain peaceful. Thank you. We recognize that there is a lot of anger and a lot of questions around what happened, but we need people to remain peaceful. These are the types of terminologies we need to hear.
Recent developments being reported by the Minneapolis Star-Tribune is that Minneapolis police moved in to secure the scene of the shooting.
Minneapolis police, perfect.
And at first, immigration enforcement agents tried to deny police access to the scene, but the police commissioner refused to leave, and police were able to secure the scene. This is no doubt informed by the experience of Renee Good shooting, where federal agents refused, where the federal government refused to bring local leaders, bring local officials in on the investigation to allow for a local investigation of that shooting.
This should never be happening.
Of that killing.
This should never be
So
happening.
now here, Minneapolis police are taking more direct control of the scene. But what you're looking at here is federal agents. About a block south of the scene.
This is not good where federal agents and law enforcement, police officers are colliding and pushing each other. This is not what we want to see. This does not cause unity or peace. It's causing tensions in a not good way.
Right now what we're seeing is a mass demonstration of people in the street with their hands up saying, "Hands up, don't shoot."
Oh boy.
As a demonstration of nonviolence.
I like this. This is okay.
No, this is just like how it was in Ferguson, man, for Mike Brown. This is why the people are saying hands up, don't shoot, man. We're tired of this, man. We are tired of this. This is the third shooting in Minneapolis. And when I keep on trying to tell people,
Third shooting. Am I missing one?
There was over 50,000 people that came and protested with us, stood in solidarity with the community. And this is what community looks like. Minneapolis Police, Hennepin County Sheriff's Office, they're not doing crowd control. They're not even trying to help out the community. ICE agents are literally taking over our police department here in Minnesota. This is what we do not want. There's more federal ICE agents in Minnesota than there is in Minneapolis.
That is very true. That is very true.
As far as St. Paul Police Department,
Yes.
if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. We need everybody to continue to come out here, observe, or whistleblow.
Peacefully. Peacefully. Okay?
They are trying to kill us.
No.
Understand? Another legal observer dead. We can't keep having this, man.
Yes. We don't know if he's illegal or not yet. Okay? He did have a firearm on him. We don't know the story yet. We have to stay calm.
No recourse if the federal government continues to clamp down, continues to apply this pressure.
I just really have a bad feeling about this. This will not turn very well.
In the street right here, putting their hands up as they face
The white truck, if you notice in the background, did come back empty. With one of the protesters that left earlier, the white truck is back.
What happened to the fucking National Guard? Nowhere to be found.
No, they have not been deployed.
Jacob Fry is making press conferences right now while the people in the community are being terrorized by federal ICE agents. They're not standing out here with us. They can't literally say, "Oh, well, we know what's going on, the peaceful protesters." Motherfucker, you making press conferences and you go back in your fucking house while we out here freezing in the fucking cold, standing for the community. This is bullshit. This is fucking
He should be out there.
This is
Mayor Fry should be out there. Not only out there, he should be speaking with all the agencies.
We will not take this. The white community, we are not taking this. This is all of our problem. We are in this fight together. Literally.
He does speak truth that all the leaders need to come together and figure out a solution on how we can handle this peacefully. Okay, she's approaching, going forward. She needs to get back with the crowd. There we go. Go back.
You want me to say so?
You can tell his fingers are freezing.
Say whatever I want to say? There's not much to say, brother. Everything has been said. It's too late.
It's true. Everything has been said. I agree. Words have no meaning at this point. Everything now lies in the leaders on what should happen.
I got one in my pocket in here, I think, but I can't use my hand to get at it. Where? In here, I think.
Let's see if any more information.
Phone charger. George, keep me close to the front of
Information is slow at this moment. So, more news. Federal agents shot and killed a 37-year-old Minneapolis resident on Saturday morning, the city police chief said. So he is 37. I'm 36. He's 37. The shooting prompted a clash between protesters, yada yada. The federal official said the social media that an agent had fired on a man with a handgun after armed struggle. President Trump has been briefed on the shooting in Minneapolis, according to White House officials.
Thank you.
Yeah. Put them in your pocket.
Yeah, I got 2 in the gloves, 2 in the butt cheeks, 2 in the, 2 in the
Butt cheeks?
Yeah, you can put them in the back pocket. It's great. There you go, man.
Thank you.
You take this glove. Put this one glove. That's heated. Okay? Give me this glove. You put that glove on. Give me this. JT's losing feeling in his hands right now. We're trying to get him situated. All right? Okay.
Was able to get a hand warmer
Some
in his
video
down,
that
and
came
I
into
put
our
it in
newsroom.
gloves.
I'm watching this for the very first time along with you, so
My right hand
let's
feels
just
like that.
watch together here as this
So John
unfolds.
and I-
But this is a video that
John
was
and I
shared with
switched
us
my
via
right
Facebook.
glove for his right glove. So I'm just getting a little bit of water going in my hand right now.
It's
Just
unclear,
exactly what I
there's
do.
about 30 seconds left.
Do you have a hand warmer? My hand's fine. In your pocket.
If this
Does
was
that have
before
water in your pocket?
or after
Okay, okay? Thank you.
the shooting, I do see some yellow tape off blocking the
That's in your
streets,
pocket.
so
You can use
I'm
it
not
for
really
your
sure
hand.
if this was after the Eisenhower shooting occurred. There's about a
Hey.
Where'd you go? Where'd you go?
Okay. Check the battery on.
15 seconds or so left on this, so it is a little bit of a lengthy video. You can see some sort of scuffle there on the ground in the street. Looks like
Let's get down there.
What's that?
Let's get down on there.
Yeah. All right.
there's
I got
about a
another
minute
EXT,
and
another battery.
there's about a minute and 15 seconds or so left on this, so it is a little bit of a lengthy video. You can see some sort of scuffle there on the ground in the street. Looks like several
Yeah, thank you. Pretty.
police believed to be ICE agents there.
You see
Unclear
the
at this point,
passion,
at least from my view.
the emotion, the desperation on display from the people of Minneapolis,
But you can see
walking right
definitely
up to
some people
federal
like
agents who have
this
demonstrated
situation as it was
that
unfolding in
they
the
are
street.
willing to use a lot of force, including lethal
Someone there on
force
the
out
ground
here.
kind of being from where this video starts.
And they are walking right up to the line.
Led up to this, anything about how this began. Again, this was sent into our newsroom not even an hour ago. I'm not hearing the audio either. Yeah, there's no audio on this, I'm told.
I was a little nervous to come to this, but right now I'm like, Jesus Christ, I'm not at all. You're afraid. You're just a loser.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Did they move up?
You're a loser.
Any closer, tear gas will be deployed.
Shake your head, laugh a little bit. You look like a dystopian ad for under 5'10", you fucking midget fuck.
I'm searching for the words right now. I'm quiet on the mic just because I'm searching for the words to describe what is happening down here. I mean, the sights and
Oh,
sounds
wow.
you
They
can
have the
see
armored
here on the
vehicles
camera,
up here.
but the feeling. This is a community that's way beyond mourning. Way beyond mourning. This
Wow.
is a powder keg. People who feel pushed to their limit by federal agents who are going into their communities, masked agents going into their communities, disappearing there.
South side of the city. Officers arrived and found an adult male with multiple gunshot wounds when they arrived. Life-saving aid was being rendered, and he was transported by ambulance to Hennepin County Medical Center, where he was later pronounced deceased. Based on the information that we have, which is very limited, this is a 37-year-old white male who is a Minneapolis resident, and we believe he is an American citizen. We have not been told any official reports of what has led up to the shooting, but we have seen the video that is circulating on social media. Our demand today is for those federal agencies that are operating in our city to do so with the same discipline, humanity, and integrity that effective law enforcement in this country demands. We urge everyone to remain peaceful. We recognize that there's a lot of anger and a lot of questions around what has happened, but we need people to remain peaceful. In the area, we have an unlawful assembly at this time. Minneapolis police have given multiple warnings for the crowd to disperse. We are asking for people to avoid the area and to leave if you are there. We have requested mutual aid from the Minnesota State Patrol and from all our local and county regional partners. We ask everyone to remain calm and to please do not destroy our own city.
Please, Mayor, pray.
I just saw a video of more than 6 masked agents pummeling one of our constituents and shooting him to death. How many more residents, how many more Americans need to die or get badly hurt for this operation to end? How many more lives need to be lost before this administration realizes that a political...
I feel like I should cut him off at this point. He's not helping.
...is important to American values.
I will continue.
How many times must local and national leaders must plead with you, Donald Trump, to end this operation and recognize that this is not creating safety in our city. As you'll hear from Director Sayer in just a second, we have seen these kinds of operations in other places, in other countries, but not here in America. Not in a way where a great American city is being invaded by its own federal government. I'm done being told that our community members are responsible for the vitriol in our streets. I'm done being told that our local elected officials are solely responsible for turning down the temperature. Just yesterday, we saw 15,000 people peacefully protesting in the streets, speaking out, standing up for their neighbors. Not a single broken window, not a single injury. Those peaceful protests embody the very principles that both Minneapolis and America was founded upon. Conversely, the mass militarized force and unidentified agents who are occupying our streets, that is what weakens our country. That is what erodes trust in both law enforcement and in democracy itself. So to everyone listening, stand with Minneapolis. Stand up for America. Recognize that your children will ask you what side you were on. Your grandchildren will ask you what you did to act to prevent this from happening again. To make sure that the foundational elements of our democracy were rock solid. What did you do to protect your city? What did you do to protect your nation? This is not what America is about. This is not a partisan issue. This is an American issue. This administration and everyone involved in this operation should be reflecting. They should be reflecting right now and asking themselves, what exactly are you accomplishing? If the goal was to achieve peace and safety, this is doing exactly the opposite. If the goal was to achieve calm and prosperity, this is doing exactly the opposite. Are you standing up for American families right now? Or are we tearing them apart? The invasion of these heavily armed masked agents roaming around on our streets of Minneapolis, emboldened with a sense of impunity, it has to end. This is not how it has to be. So, to President Trump, this is a moment to act like a leader. Put Minneapolis, put America first in this moment. Let's achieve peace. Let's end this operation, and I'm telling you, our city will come back. Safety will be restored. We're asking for you to take action now to remove these federal agents. Director Sayer.
My name is Rachel Sayer, and I am the Director of the Emergency Management Department for the City of Minneapolis. I took this job to keep us safe because I live here, and this is my community. We are doing everything we can to mitigate the impacts of this terrible situation. The city's Emergency Operations Center continues to be activated, as it has throughout the surge in federal agents over the last few weeks. We are tracking impacts and coordinating the city's response to this situation, which is having profound repercussions in our community. I can't underscore enough how much Operation Metro Surge is impacting our city. Families with loved ones detained and those who are afraid to be in public lest they become targets need help accessing the most basic necessities like food, housing, and rides to school. Businesses are shuttering and our local economy is severely impacted, which means families are suffering just as we were rounding a corner in our recovery. Many of our Minneapolis residents, my neighbors, my friends, my community members, are ceasing participation in public life, afraid to even go to the doctor. In response, the city enterprise continues to utilize our entire emergency apparatus. That means staff across departments, often around the clock, are putting their regular jobs on hold in order to respond to the impacts of Metro Surge. And a single
with the National Guard, everything that we can to maintain the peace right now, led by Minneapolis Police, but with the help of the Minnesota State Patrol, Hennepin and Ramsey County Sheriffs. Several suburban towns are in the city helping us with 911 calls. We have done an emergency recall of all sworn personnel back to duty. And we are working with the fire department right now to ensure that 2 small fires that were started in the area are safely extinguished. But again, we need everyone to avoid the area if possible. And the people who are in the area, we understand your frustrations. This is not sustainable. But we need people to leave the area at this time.
Is the National Guard involved?
We have communicated with the National Guard. They have been on standby for several days. And we have ensured the National Guard, as well as all of the local law enforcement partners, are aware of the situation.
Chief and Mayor, if I can ask you, this is a statement from Tricia McLaughlin, spokesperson for DHS. She said in her statement, an individual approached U.S. Border Patrol officers with a 9mm semi-automatic handgun. Seen here, they showed a picture of it. The officers attempted to disarm the suspect, but the armed suspect violently resisted. More details on the armed struggle are forthcoming. Fearing for his life and the lives and safety of fellow officers, an agent fired defensive shots. Medics on the scene immediately delivered medical aid. Is that what happened?
So Minneapolis Police, the question was, you read a statement from the DHS saying that a weapon was presented and there was attempts to disarm the person. Again, like I stated earlier, Minneapolis Police, as well as our supervisors, our watch commander, responded to the scene. We were not provided any public safety statement around the incident, what happened. We have since seen a video that is circulating online, like thousands of other people have at this time. So we do not know what happened prior to the recording that is online right now. I immediately called for the Minnesota Bureau of Criminal Apprehension to respond, to conduct an investigation. They are on the scene. I believe the FBI is on the scene as well. But I think the video speaks for itself. What I can tell you is we have identified this person, 37-year-old white male, resident of the city. The only interaction that we are aware of with law enforcement has been for traffic tickets, and we believe he is a lawful gun owner with a permit to carry.
Chief, can you clarify, was MPD cut out of this investigation? Has the BCA been cut out like we've seen from the 2 previous shootings?
The question was, has MPD been cut out of the investigation, and has the BCA been cut out? As I stated,
I just released a video about permit to carry, about carrying a firearm to defend yourself in dangerous situations. Very strong, very pro for stand your ground law. I have a permit to carry. I went to one of the protests yesterday during that big rally, during a big protest, and I left my firearm at home. We do not need to bring firearms in protests. I strongly believe that. There's no need to bring a firearm. So my question is, like I said, I'm just asking questions. We can't get angry. We can't, jump to conclusions. We know very, very little information still. Very little. We know he's 37, white male, local, permit to carry now. We're slowly gathering the information, but we don't exactly know what led to the shooting yet, right? Before, during, and after, right? So we have to continue gathering this information before we can act upon our feelings, right? And so I'll still keep, looking through the internet. There is a video I'm trying to find on the shooting unsuccessfully at the moment. I'm sure these guys will release the information as soon as they can. a statement exactly what happened, step by step, how it all occurred, right? Why was that individual, white male, 37, permit to carry, approach one of the agents, ICE agents? Why? You know, right? They might have to go into his home, investigate his background more, right? According to law enforcement, he did receive number of tickets for traffic stops. It doesn't mean anything. It's just they know he is local, is what he was trying to say. So again, I pray people, as information comes out, to continue staying peacefully, to not burn down the city or destroy businesses. This is not how we handle problems. We cannot have another George Floyd burning of the city again. The city cannot handle it. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on the streets again.
Firing more of that, more chemical irritants into the crowd. Throwing out tear gas.
See, this is wrong. This is horrible. There is no need to approach ICE agents. Absolutely not. I am angry at the state of Minnesota right now, of the citizens who are out here protesting. This is not protesting.
The agents are firing the tear gas here behind the protesters as they
killer ice off the streets. Are you seriously?
They have to retreat through clouds of tear gas.
The city cannot afford another burn down of the city.
You see here protesters trying to lob the tear gas canisters back a little ways. Mercifully, the wind is...
These protesters are well equipped. They have goggles, they have air filters, they have all these gears with them as though they've been ready for this. They've been waiting for this. These might be more of the agitators, the paid agitators to go out there. This is unacceptable.
They're hearing those.
There's a car.
Those are just
gone.
Further tear gas canisters being fired.
We cannot afford this. This is someone's car that needs to use to get to work. Now they're not able to get to work.
Just ran up to us and told us that the federal agents are actually actively leaving right now. And so what we might be seeing here is literally a smoke screen or a use of force just to cover their withdrawal. I have to verify that for myself. The idea that they actually are pulling back. Pardon me, guys. We are hearing that the federal agents are leaving. Is that true? Yeah, sorry.
Sorry about that. No, I was just asking. We heard that the federal agents were leaving some of them. Are you guys hearing that at all? Is that okay?
He violently resisted when officers tried to disarm him. An agent shot him in self-defense, according to DHS.
Oh, you're getting in their car?
Oh, yeah. So one of the protesters just walked up and pointed out to me through the smoke. Whew, as I try to squint through it myself. And it stings your eyes. But that the agents are pulling back into vehicles right now. And may indeed be leaving. I tried to ask a sheriff's deputy if they had any information if federal agents were indeed leaving the scene. They told me they could not give me that information, but we're watching them right now get into vehicles, and those vehicles begin to turn the corner there. They're driving in towards the scene of the shooting. So not necessarily means that doesn't necessarily mean that they're completely leaving. May just be repositioning their deployment. We're hearing flashbangs go off. Hearing flashbangs go off in the distance. And it seems like agents must have pushed some protesters back south down Nicollet. So that's where we're walking to right now. And you see all those clouds of tear gas that something that looks like it should be coming out of some dystopian movie set in some hellish future, but it is the present in the United States of America right now on the south side of Minneapolis. Again, more tear gas being thrown out into an empty street. I'm not sure of the utility there. Other than if it is indeed to cover the agents' withdrawal, and I'm seeing more of them get into some of these vehicles here off on the side of 27th Street.
Governor Tim Walz has activated State of Emergency Operations Center.
And it does indeed look like they are pulling back right now. Yep, and indeed some are.
It is where state, local, federal agencies coordinate response to the disaster, emergency, or terrorist event according to state website.
Oh, we're being told to stay on the sidewalk, because again, tear gas is just thrown into an empty street. Not sure if the federal government has a use it or lose it budget on tear gas or what the hell it is.
Social impressed that a 51-year-old man was shot. I thought he was 37, so there's a little bit of miscommunication.
They move, north on Nicollet, back towards the intersection with 26th Street. See the agents there, kind of at a half jog.
It is 37-year-old. Keep seeing 37.
Still more flashbangs and tear gas going off all around us. You can hear it just echoing off the buildings. Yeah, it sounds like certainly is also happening off to the east of us. Like I said, there are these crowds of protesters everywhere. And yeah, it seems like these agents are forming large convoys. Some of the protesters are coming up here just to see the agents off, so to speak. If the agents throw more tear gas out into the crowd,
It's coming this way.
yeah, John's pointing out now that the tear gas is wafting towards us.
Come this way.
Yeah, John and I are going to tuck ourselves off here to the side. In a little small parking lot. Again, just to, we're tucking ourselves kind of behind this building so we stay out of those plumes of tear gas smoke. Oh, what the fuck? Yeah, you're hearing the bangs of flashbang grenades echoing on some distant block. Oh, not too distant. The agents are just firing more and more of these canisters. The agents and the protesters are always playing some kind of fucked up game of catch here with the tear gas canisters lobbing them back and forth to each other. These are
Too much.
Yeah, the tear gas is. When you reach your limit, you know you can tolerate a little of it, but especially this much. I mean, we're talking dozens of these canisters fired off here, just at this one intersection where John and I were. We're moving back even further. There's just so much of it going off right now that's just out in the air, everywhere. Oh.
So this is Border Patrol shooting, not ICE agents. They're two different departments, I'm saying.
Well, I can really see. John and I are taking a moment to catch our breath here. Oh, so much tear gas smoke I could barely see.
I think it'll be quiet for. I think the whole situation will be quiet for a little bit, but I have a feeling it's going to get much, much worse throughout the day as more information is coming out. I do ask the citizens of Minneapolis, St. Paul, and Minnesota to continue to be patient. Let the information come out. Don't go out there and protest without knowing all the facts, okay? We do know it's a 37-year-old male citizen, right? He had permit to carry. He is a resident of Minneapolis area. So we don't know exactly what happened. He approached one of the Border Patrol agents, not ICE agents. And that is all we truly have. There is a video out there that's being circled. I have not seen it myself yet. I do pray for people that are out there protesting to be safe, to stay warm. Do it in a peaceful way. In a peaceful way. Do not destroy buildings. Do not destroy property. Do not destroy vehicles. Do not set things on fire. It does no good. I will stay on top of this. I will continue following this, though I will stay home because right now there's too much going on and they don't need more bodies out there, right? So please be peaceful, respectful to the communities because there are people that live there and they don't want their grocery stores to be burnt down, their only local grocery store, right? They don't want their local shops, or coffee shops to be destroyed, because they have to travel much further, okay? They have to use their vehicles to get to work, right? We don't need those vehicles destroyed either. So do it in a peaceful way if you should go out there and protest. Do not burn down the city. I recommend again, go home, stay home, and let the information come out as they investigate this, as information is being released, okay? Thank you and have a wonderful day. We'll be back soon.